Someone who helped get us started, who's been a longtime supporter of the National Board, is former Education Labor Secretary Richard Riley. And Secretary Riley, as well as being Secretary, former Governor of South Carolina, and now a senior partner with Nelson, Mullins, Riley, and Scarborough. Christian Science Monitor observed about Secretary Riley. They said that Americans regard Dick Riley as one of the great statesmen of education in this century. David Broder, a well-known columnist for many years for the Washington Post, called him one of the most decent and honorable people in public life. And when he was governor, he was so popular that the people amended the South Carolina Constitution to enable him to run for a second term. Trust me, that doesn't happen a lot. After winning national recognition for his successful education improvements in South Carolina during the 1980s, Secretary Riley was chosen by President Clinton in December 1992 and again in 1996 to serve in his cabinet as the nation's chief education officer. In that role, Secretary Riley continued his efforts to improve public education across the country, including the training and retention of teachers. He often refers to teaching as the noblest profession of them all. He has been an avid supporter of the National Board since its inception, especially during his 8 years as secretary, which was so important for continuation of the board. We're fortunate to have his active support and have him with us at this meeting. Secretary Riley.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you so much. Thank you all very much. And thank you, Bob, and thank you for chairing this great organization. And I'm so pleased to have Jim Hunt here, Jim Kelly. Ron, you've got a great group following you, and you're going to do a grand job. So I want to welcome, just as Bob did, all of you here. This is the 25th anniversary, and what a wonderful celebration. It's good to have something positive out there. Al Shanker in 1985 was president of the AFT, and I saw some of his colleagues here. And he issued the first major call to establish a national teacher standards and an evaluation board. That was in 85. In 86, then, that vision came closer to reality. The Carnegie Corporation Task Force in Teaching as a profession issued then a final report, A Nation Prepared Teachers for the 21st Century. And that was really a move at that time. It called for the creation of a board to define what teachers should know and what they should be able to do. Further, it supported the creation of rigorous, valid assessment to see that certified teachers meet those standards. In response to this recommendation, then, the Carnegie Corporation of New York, and I was honored to serve on that board as Jim Hunt was, funded the establishment of the National Board for Professional Teaching Standards. The rest is history, and you all know that history very well because you've all been part of it. At its founding in 1987, the board made a promise to the nation's teachers and to citizens to raise the standard for quality teaching in America. And over the past 25 years, the board has met and exceeded that goal. We all know that and are very proud of it. And by the end of this year, more than 100,000 educators will have received National Board certification, the highest credential for American teachers. And the research shows that students of National Board certified teachers outperform students of non-NBCT students. National Board certified teachers are making their mark on American education, and I'm confident of their continued success during the next 25 years. But it's great to be here with you all on this 25th anniversary. None of this would have been possible without the Carnegie Corporation of New York. So it's a pleasure to me to turn it back to Bob Wise, who will introduce my dear friend and education colleague, Michelle Cahill. Bob?